Hi guys, welcome. I'm actually even the only one here right now. So yeah, I am creating own live videos today. So I decided to watch my own video. Decided to watch my own decided to watch my own videos today. Decided to watch my own videos today. Ah he. So I am watching my own videos today. Hi everyone. Hi, thank you for joining. I see there are two people watching. I'm just sharing the link. Just 1 minute and then I hope you can see me though. You can just drop a comment so I see who you are. TT. Let me see. Huh. Okay, so today I decided to react to my old videos, especially the videos, the one that I did the very first time. My very first videos that I did. My very first videos that I did. Hi Rose, how are you? You are always here. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you. I can thank you so much for we will just start now. So today I'm actually reacting to my videos, the one that I did the very first time before I even had a niche. Because the very first time I did not have a niche. I'm just now reacting to trying to rewatch my videos that I did the very first time when I started this my YouTube channel. So yeah, and I hope we will watch together with you guys. So let me just uh, hi Chimuko. Hi Fernando. How are you? Oh, I really love pronouncing your name Fernando. It doesn't sound Namibian. It sounds so foreign. Fernandez, Fernando. But it's a very nice name though. Ah, let me remove my head. So yeah, we are going to start. So as I was saying, like I'll be reacting to Come on good. Is that only okay? I see. So I'll be reacting to my old videos, the videos that I did the very first time because when I started YouTube, I did not have a niche. So what did I miss? So okay. So like I was just saying, so today I decided like to react to my old videos, like the videos that I did the very first time when I started YouTube. Because when I started YouTube the very first time, I did not have a niche. So I was just doing videos randomly. And first, actually, I was like, my channel is going to be a news channel. It's going like a news report channel. It's going to be a sports channel, kind of that. So I was just posting videos randomly. So I think we can play the very first video that I'm going to be reacting on is actually the video, the reaction compilation. It's a reaction compilation of Christina Mboma and Beatrice Maselingi. It's a video that I did, it's a video that I did. This was now the first time, I think, when the Beatrice Maselingi were in for the Olympics. So this is the video that I did. Like, I just compiled these videos of reaction videos of people reacting to Maselingi and Boma running. So I'm going to play this video and then we will see. It's it's actually it's a 5 minute video. So let me just enlarge the screen. So don't be scared to make a change. Do it today before it's late. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. So what happened here? Okay. So let me remove this one and then share a different screen. You still don't have a niche. Like, a niche is something that we all, I think, struggles with, because even me currently, I don't really have like a specific niche. Okay, I'm trying to like to focus on actually on documentaries, but then not only focus on documentaries, I obviously as well other type of content. But then, hey, do I share Chrome top? Okay, let me share this. Yeah. So this is the very first video that I did. It's not the very first video, but I think it was my third video that I did. So we are going to be watching this. I hope you guys see the screen of the enlarged screen. Okay. So let me just play the video. Yeah, to make a change today. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Let me just to make a change. Do it today. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Imagine if I just gathered just to watch a race. Imagine people gathered to watch Christina Mboma running.
you were not invited. Fikeke belenga pa fikeke, fikeke poshipa pa fikeke. Tu popye, tu sete plan kona, ano shiko shima shima shofe, ano so
Peters! Yes, yes, yes. Medalist.
At speed, you don't get far without having the heart to match, that's for sure. 5 years preparation, training now. 21, 20, 27, we'll step into those blocks.
I remember this. Look at that dog, man.
I love Namibia, my country. Forever, always be loyal.
and we won't forget those who fought for our
Land where we live together. With our hearts and minds, we move together.
Namibia. Namibia.
We promise faithfully to honor you with dignity. We promise and we promise courageous heart in the land of the warrior. Beauty.
Wow. So this is actually a video that I did, the very first, like the Sinamboma people. But then so my channel was not even patriotism with Elizabeth at first, but it was news around the Atlantic. So that's why you will see you actually see news around the Atlantic coming up, popping up in the while watching the video, like in the video. So my channel was first news around the Atlantic because I wanted to be reporting news and all that. So yeah. But now it's patriotism with Elizabeth. It's a long story to that. So I'll be sharing another screen of a documentary that I actually did. So I did this documentary. Was this I think this was actually even my first art. But then so this, yeah. So I will be sharing the screen of this documentary that I did. It was not my first documentary, one of my documentaries that I did, and I still love. I think I still love it. So yeah, on and watch the Sun People. Now what's wrong with my internet? So this is one of my documentaries, my very first documentaries that I did. I don't know what's wrong with my internet. Let me just try to get it right. Video you loaded. I don't know what's wrong with internet must always fail. Ha! What is that? I don't know what's wrong. I also lost my live streaming. Okay, so yeah, I'm back. So this is my very first documentary. Hi Gracie. Hi Gracie. Hello Gracie. So am I frozen or what? This is the problem with live streaming. This is the problem with live streaming. Now I'm frozen. I just don't even know what is going on. Let me wait for a little bit for it to respond. What is the beep for? What is the beep for? Wow. Oh, I think I'm back. I think I'm back. So, hello, Gracie.
The San are the world's oldest people, having lived in South Africa for at least 20,000 years. The name San is generally used to refer to a diverse collection of hunter-gatherers who have historical and linguistic ties in Southern Africa.
The San were also known as Bushmen, although this term has since been dropped due to its negative association.
They are new.
Numerous different San groups, they do not have a collective name for themselves and are referred to as Bushmen.
San,
Basarwa
in
I think something is wrong with this video. The other video played nicely.
The San are the world's oldest people,
Africa for at least 20,000 years. Generally used to refer to a diverse
collection of
hunter-gatherers
hunter-gatherers
who have
who have
historical
and linguistic ties in Southern Africa. The San
The San were also known as Bushmen,
although this term has since
dropped due
to its
to
negative
its negative
association.
numerous different
Sun
sun
groups,
groups.
they do not have a
They do not
collective
have a
name for
collective name for
themselves
themselves
and are
and
referred to as
referred to as
San
Bushmen. San
Basarwa in
in
Botswana
Botswana
and
and
Ovayamba
Ovayamba
wealthy
with
people in
wealthy people
Namibia.
in Namibia.
The
The
word
word
Bushman was
Bushman was
taken from
taken from Bosiman, which
Bosiman,
means
which
bandit
means
or
bandit.
outlaw.
Some people
Some people
Botswana,
Botswana, Namibia,
Namibia, Angola,
Angola,
Zambia,
Zimbabwe,
Zimbabwe,
Lesotho,
in South
and
Africa,
South
and they
Africa,
speak
and they speak
Quiet, forward, number, quiet, type.
the
The
San
San
populated
populated South Africa
thousands
thousands
of
of
years
years
before
before
they
they
arrived
arrived
speaking
in
tribes
tribes
and the
and the
European
European
people.
people.
Some
Some
people
people
used to
used to
be
be
Aha, Miriam
semi-nomadic,
Esiso.
traveling periodically within specific
Wazala,
areas
good
based
vibes.
on the
Where are
availability
you,
of
Miriam? I see
resources,
you.
including
Are you
water,
really here?
game animals, and food.
plants.
The
The
San
San
are
are
evolved from
evolved from
early
early
Stone
Stone
Age
Age
ancestors
ancestors
Miriam,
and
you
are
just
and
left
are
here.
unrelated to the
unrelated
You're
to the
not
Bantu
here.
Bantu
tribes.
tribes.
Seasonal
Seasonal game
migration between mountain range and coastal cyclones and loosely related family groups, in caves, rocky outcroppings, and temporary shelters. Even though they have massive knowledge on both flora and fauna, not domesticate animals or thousands of plants and their purposes were classified by the San people, ranging from dietary to medicine, medical to recreational and further.
Miriam, I
Quiet,
can't hear you.
quiet, forward, number, quiet, type.
Some languages are distinguished by inclusive consonants or clicks and belong to a very different language family from Bantu languages. In general, there are two distinct and recognizable languages,
the Khoikhoi and the San,
Khoikhoi,
from
from
which
which various dialects have developed.
San
Some communities are
made
made
up
up
of
of
tiny
tiny
movable
movable
groups
groups
up
up
to
to
25
25
men,
men,
women,
women and children.
at
At
the
a
period
period
of
of
the
the
year.
year,
Of
group of people
get
get
together
together
to
to
exchange
exchange
news
news
and
and
gifts,
gifts, make
make
marriage
marriage
plans,
plans,
and
and celebrate
celebrate
social
social
events.
events.
Unfortunately,
Unfortunately, most
these
of these
beautiful
beautiful
ancient
ancient
languages
languages
were never preserved.
little is known about various dialects of the San people.
My grandma is from the San community side. How I wish it was today. Miriam, so you're from a rich family, eh? I
The
see.
San people believed in a single mighty god
That means it's
as well as
race.
a number of smaller gods. Offerings were made to ancestors who had died, and some cultures worshipped the moon. They thought that the soul went to God's temple in heavens after death. Some San think that killing the soul is a violation of God's established world order. Some people have a rich oral heritage, and many of their stories, including stories about the gods, that instruct listeners about what is considered moral San behavior. The ritual dance that serves to heal the community is very important in all communities. For all of those who dance is a collective effort that transforms spiritual strength and energy into healing. The force is harnessed in both men and women's tummy, with many of them falling into choice. This ability can be utilized to heal both physical and mental illness.
The way I love this documentary, eh? I actually feel like I should repeat it.
Bandit or outlaw.
Let me.
Some people live in Botswana, Namibia, Angola, Zambia, Zimbabwe, Lesotho, and South Africa, and they speak
But how are my reporting skills? Like, how am I reporting like the documentary? How is it, man? It's like the whole. how is it like the whole thing, like a whole documentary kind of thing? Like I think out of all my documentaries, I really love this documentary. Like I can watch it multiple times. But then I think I just love the story behind it. So I think yeah. I think I just love the story behind the Sun people and all that. Guys, I really love the Sun people. I really love the Sun people. So I'm only going to play this video and I have one more video to play. So so let's check this documentary.
The San world's oldest people,
The world's oldest people, having lived in Africa for at least 20,000 years.
The
The name San is generally used to refer to a diverse collection of hunter-gatherers who have historical and linguistic ties with Southern Africa. The San were also known as Bushmen, although this term has since been dropped due to its negative association. There are numerous different San groups. They do not have a collective name for themselves and are referred to as Bushmen.
San,
Basawa
Basawa
in Botswana and Ovayamba, which means wealthy people in Namibia.
The
The word Bushman was taken from a Dutch Bosiman, which means bandit or San people of Botswana, Namibia, Angola, Zambia, Zimbabwe, Lesotho, and South Africa, and they speak Kru or Tu.
The
The
San
San
populated
populated
South
South Africa thousands of years
before the
before the
arrival of the
arrival of the
Bantu-speaking
Bantu-speaking
tribes
tribes
and the
and the
European people.
European people.
San
People used to be semi-nomadic, traveling periodically within specific areas based on the availability of resources, including water, game animals, and food plants. The San are evolved from early Stone Age ancestors and are related to the Bantu tribes. Seasonal game migration between mountain range and coast were tracked by clans and loosely connected family groups.
They
They lived in
caves,
caves,
rocky
rocky
outcroppings,
outcroppings, and temporary shelters.
Even
Even though they have massive knowledge on both flora and fauna, these migrating people do not domesticate animals or cultivate crops. Thousands of plants and their purposes classified by the San, ranging from dietary to medicine, magical to recreational and fertile. San languages are distinguished by using consonants or clicks and belong to a very different language family from languages. In general, they are distinct and recognizable languages, the Khoikhoi and the San, from which various dialects have developed.
San
San communities are made up of tiny movable groups of up to 25 men, women and children.
At
At a particular period of the year,
groups of
people
get
get
together,
together
exchange
in
news and
gifts,
gifts,
make marriage plans, and celebrate social events. Unfortunately, most of these beautiful ancient languages were never
themselves
as little is known about the various dialects of the San people.
people.
The San people believed in a single mighty God, as well as a number of smaller gods. Offerings were made to ancestors who had died to worship the moon. They thought that the soul went to God's temple in heavens after death. Some San think that killing the soul is a violation of God's established world order. Some people have a rich heritage, and many of their stories, including stories about the gods, that instruct listeners about what is considered moral San behavior. A ritual dance that serves to heal the community is very important in all communities. For all of those who dance is a collective effort that transforms spiritual strength and energy into healing. The force is harnessed in both men and women's tummy, with many of them falling into choice. This ability can be utilized to heal both physical and mental ills.
So this is a documentary on one of the richest tribe in Africa when it comes to tradition, in preserving their tradition and their, when it comes to herbal medicine and all that, like in their tradition, it's one of the tribe that really still sticks to their tradition. They are still hunter. They still live, like most of them still lives in the bush and all that. So yeah, so we are going to watch the last video, that I did. So this one is not uh, this one um this one is a video that I did of who is who was the top performer for the year 2021. She was number 2. Yeah, she was position 2 or 3. I think position 2 or 3, I'm not sure, but let me see the video. It's still loading. The video is still loading. Ndathelela njaba. So let me get Ndathelela Njaba's video. So we'll put it on screen. Creative. So yeah, this is Ndathelela Njaba's video. She was the second top achiever, like overall in the AS exam last year, which was 2020, and she's currently studying in South Africa. So yeah. So yeah.
Elizabeth Lume, and welcome to Patriotism with Elizabeth, a place where we celebrate and, of course, appreciate our young people, our young patriots that are contributing to the development of our beautiful continent. So, to be kept Jabba, she was in 10th position in the AS level examination for the year 2021, like nationwide. And today she's here to discuss plans for the year 2022, as well as to discuss the challenges they faced during 2021 and just during the whole COVID pandemic. So, and also just to tell us how she was able to keep her performance so consistently. But before we dive in the main video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and as well also comment down below just to congratulate Natelela or just to say hi to her. And yeah, so let's dive right into the video.
Hi, I'm Jamba Ndatela Gibraltar Poppy, and I would like to thank the media today for giving me this opportunity to say something on the recipe towards my success, the challenges I faced, as well as my plans for 2022. On the recipe, this is quite simple. There's nothing much. I would like to tackle on priority. In all you do, enjoy your high school life, but remember, your education matters the most. Just make sure your academic life is your greatest priority. Also, on time on task, make sure you try by all means to manage your time wisely, even though it's not easy. Yes, it's worth trying out. On the challenges I faced throughout my journey, the thing is, we didn't have textbooks, so it wasn't easy. So I had to make use of the internet to research in order to gain more information on my subjects, such as accounting and business studies. Also, the teachers weren't so sure of the content. The level is new to everybody, but in the end, we made it. On my plans for 2022, I see myself as a CA graduate, something I always wanted to achieve. And to make this a reality, I applied to various institutions, both locally and internationally, but I set myself to South Africa's University of Cape Town. Luckily, I gained admission, and with the help and grade of this foundation, I'll be able to kickstart this journey. My advice is that you surround yourself with like-minded people who try by all means to push you to the best of your ability, the likes of my friends, Dengo Christoph, and the Gabriel Tapopi community at large. I don't wanna let myself down myself. Let myself down myself.
So, yeah, that's very true. We have to stick together. That is very true. Thank you so much, Irene, for joining. And thank you so much to everyone. So this actually in Ndatelela Njaba, she was one of the top achievers last year. She was third position, like overall the entire country, like nationally. So she's currently studying in South Africa. She's studying, I think, chartered accounting in South Africa, and she was position three, like in the AS level exam, like nationally. So she really did great. And then, like so this one was one of videos and my first people that I interviewed first, like earlier. And it wasn't like kind of easy, like especially getting hold of the Natelela people, because it's just people that, these kids were in the newspaper, and then I really wanted to get their insight and all that. So getting to them, so I had to go and look for their social media pages, try to SMS, like to message, to DM them on Instagram, Facebook multiple times with no replies up until, especially for Ndatelela, there was no reply because she's not really active on social. She was not active on social media pages, but now I think she is. So yeah, it was just. So it was not kind of easy to get hold of them, but now, but at least I managed to get hold of them. So you say hard work, you must always try. Don't always assume. So I was like, maybe these kids will even want to at least have an interview with me, or just to do like to for me to ask them a question. But they were so humble and they were so willing to do it. So, and I'm so grateful that I at least asked them. So yeah, I asked them, and then they were willingly wanted to help me with the video and all that. So I did an interview with them and all that. So we are going to do for how can I forget her name? So the next video that we are going to react on is actually this. But then I think I really have to come back with my, because I don't even do my introductions anymore. I don't even do outros anymore. So I think it's something that I have. Let me just note it down. It's something that I have to stick on doing, because my videos don't have intros and outros. My videos don't actually have intros and outros like most of the interviews that I do currently. So I think that is something that I have to check. T. But I think we are going to end here, because I think we are going to end here because with this live streaming, because it's kind of late. It's 8:30 right now, and I have um some of my things for tomorrow, and I also have a live streaming that is actually happening tomorrow at I have a live streaming that is happening tomorrow at 7, starting at 7, about goodwill and the opportunities it has for young people and all that. So guys, do join and all that. I really appreciate that. So yeah. Yeah, so we're going to end here for today's live streaming. Let me just thank you so much for those that joined. Even though